Attention, all personnel. Stay calm. Keep all communications lines clear. Repeat, stay calm. Keep all communications lines clear. All personnel. All personnel. Keep all communications.
Can't see a damn thing through all these lights.
You probably wouldn't see them anyway, sir, until they're right on top of you. They've been clocked in excess of 1,700 knots.
So we just invite them to a party at the nation's only nuclear base?
They were not invited.
This is the time and location they requested.
Your Lieutenant Commander Bach's quite an expert, huh?
He knows as much as anyone, James.
Something's coming in fast. I've got a blur streaking at 085.
6 mile quadrant.
I picked him up.
6 mile quadrant.
Frank, get Truman. Sir.
Individual? Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Mr. President, it's time.
It's up the scope.
What
is this?
Mr. Secretary.
Yeah. I think we may have jumped the gun on this thing.
Well, do we have this thing or don't we?
Well, we're not sure what we have right now.
What the hell is going on?
The tracking device is experiencing a technical failure.
We have contact.
Son of a bitch.
My name is John Lowengarde. We may not live through the night. They're here. They're hostile. And powerful people don't want you to know. History is a lie.
John, someone's coming.
President John F. Kennedy was assassinated today in Dallas, Texas. He was rushed to Parkland Memorial Hospital.
I remember when you bought this.
Oh, well, it's just a car.
Come on, let's go.
Here, why don't you give it a try? It's easier if you use two hands. Okay.
These days, most people believe JFK was killed in a conspiracy. It's been blamed on the mob, the Cubans, the CIA, the Secret Service, the right-wingers, you name it. It seems everyone had a motive and opportunity. But those were timid theories. The truth shocks me even today.
Agent Hill.
Yes, sir.
Phil Albano. This gives Captain Bach the authority to inspect those contents.
The personal effects stay with the body. We don't want to hold President Kennedy here at Andrews any longer than we have to.
That was my husband's suit.
I have to conduct this search, ma'am. National security. Terribly sorry for your loss.
Yes. I can see that you are.
I don't care what kind of orders these men have. I want them gone. Now.
Sorry.
If he had it, he left it in Dallas.
Your officer's call. Not now. It's him. Lowengarde. I need to take this. John?
Sir. Mr. Kennedy, I want to apologize for ever dragging you and your brother into this.
The president would never accept that apology. And neither will I. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sir, I want to help. I want to know what I can do.
The evidence is still in Dallas.
You don't have the artifact?
He gave it to someone for safekeeping the night before he died. Now you are the only person I trust to get it back.
Yes, sir. And I will.
Mr. Lowengarde, I need to know if Majestic 12 did this to my brother. Because if they did, they have not heard the last from me.
Here you are. Fort Worth, 15 minutes. Fort Worth. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, it looks clear.
If I see anything, I'll call the room.
No luck in Parkland?
Just kept his watch, and that's it.
About here.
I think you're gonna have to make a run on that, Frank.
Who is it?
Got that paper you wanted.
Yeah, that's the weather report.
Dark skies.
All right, come on in. You're a damn kid. Hope to God you weren't followed.
I'm John Lowengarde. Mr. Kennedy said that you had some...
Yeah. Name's Marcel.
Jesse Marcel, the public information officer at Roswell?
Yeah. Why do you think the president wanted to talk to me?
Hello, officer. I'm Special Agent Clark from the National Security Council. When did President Kennedy check out of this room?
His people were out right after breakfast.
We need to search the premises.
We've already done that.
We need to do it, officer. Would you please wait outside?
I need to see a list of all phone calls made from this room last night.
Do it.
All right, there's a blonde by the bus stop. She with you?
Yes.
Okay.
So you actually saw the president before he died?
Yeah. I wish I hadn't, but, was trying to get a whole group of us together from NASA, the military, you name it. And he wanted us to all come forward with him. He wanted to tell the truth about what happened at Roswell during his State of the Union address after he got reelected. So he gave me his evidence. Said he had a bad feeling about Texas. Next day, so, tell me, how are you involved in this?
I was the one who got the president the evidence in the first place.
Well, I'll tell you something. You can have it back because I got a wife and kids, you know, and I really don't want to be a target. Just open it up. Yeah, no, but just pull the lighter part out.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You Washington hotshots, have you ever figured out what the hell this thing is?
I always thought that it was part of the spacecraft wreckage.
I don't know. I was there when they cleaned the whole mess up, son, and I saw some real strange stuff, but I never saw this. Look, why don't you just put it away, okay? Well, I hope that concludes our business.
Why don't you tell me what really happened at Roswell?
You get the piece, that's it.
Look here, the Attorney General told me to get the evidence plus anything you told the President. And Mr. Marcel, I need to hear your story.
They made contact with us. That's what happened. Maybe we'll all be going to Mars someday on vacation, huh?
Never seen anything like that.
Nothing here, sir.
Man.
It was so beautiful. It was like an angel coming down.
You thought that they came in peace?
I don't know. I don't remember what I thought. All I know is that this creature got off, and Truman was there, and Truman and all the brass, they took it away. They went away with it, and I wasn't invited, you see, because I was Air Force, and this was a big naval intelligence operation. But I'll tell you something. I was sure there for the fireworks.
You must all prepare for engagement. Do so now. All right. It's a direct order from the Commander-in-Chief.
Why are we doing this? We shot it down, son. I mean, they didn't just pick up a crash, they picked up casualties.
Sir, I'm sorry, but there's no record of outgoing calls. They all went through the White House switchboard. All I could get was the in-hotel calls.
Thanks. 3 calls for William Bobo, room 422.
What the hell kind of name is William Bobo?
It's an alias. Boys of justice like to give their informants. I think it's really cute.
Tell operator.
Yeah, I have an emergency call for William Bobo, room 422.
One moment while I connect you.
John, one of Bach's men is out front. Get out now.
You were followed, weren't you?
Look, Kennedy trusted me, now you're gonna have to. Let's go. Let's take the virus.
I gotta get my plane ticket. They're gonna trace it.
There's no time.
All right, take my cards across the street. 51 Hornet, pull it around the back. Go. Frank Bach.
Jesse, it's been a long time. I want his room torn apart. Same drill as Kennedy. Where'd he go? Who'd he talk to?
Frank, we're wasting our time here. He handed it off to the guy who got away.
Then you won't find anything, and we'll have to look somewhere else.
State trooper just found Lone Guard's car in Oklahoma. Shot up pretty bad, says he's bloody. He's using a .45, the gun he took from us in D.C.
It's using our own book, huh? Lone Guard.
Damn coil wire shot.
John, they're leaving. What do you think they're gonna do to Mr. Marcel?
You mean to get the artifact back? Whatever it takes. I mean, if they killed the president...
Wait, one of the agents is going back inside.
Steele. Perfect. That'll give me a chance to get this thing started. He'll lead us right to Marcel.
Jesse? Jesse.
So, what do you want from me, Bach?
Why'd you meet with the president?
Now, what would the president want with me, huh? I'm just the boy who cried wolf. I'm just a guy who couldn't tell the difference between a flying saucer and a weather balloon.
Well, I know you weren't talking about the past now, were you, Jess? Because you took an oath of silence on that.
Are you talking about that gag order you shoved down my throat back at Roswell?
You took that oath willingly, Jesse.
Willingly? No, I don't think so. I think that was blackmail, Frank. That's more your style.
Well, you and I, we can work something out. But you are going to have to help us now.
Let me tell you something, Frank. Every day for the past 16 years, I've had to face my family and my fellow officers and myself, knowing that I helped you and all the others keep this thing secret, and there is nothing you could do to me that could make it any worse than that.
Don't be too sure, Jess. Now, who was this other fellow you met with?
Well, you must be imagining things, just like I did.
Don't you think it's a little late to be developing a spine? I am going to find what I'm looking for, Jess, one way or the other.
I guess sooner or later we all do.
The strip club?
Yeah, it's probably a majestic front. Bach likes to set up shop in the most unlikely places. That looks like rifle shells.
Well, maybe he's gonna shoot someone.
Maybe he already did.
Everybody's got the fever. Got pleasure, gentlemen. Fever, such a new thing. Fever started long ago.
Feeling better today, Jack?
I've been hearing things, Jimmy. Voices in my head. Real bad thoughts, and I can't seem to tune them out.
We don't all get bad thoughts now and again? We're not gonna be able to get in.
I can. If you give me a boost.
All right, just check for Marcel and then get out of there.
Tell me what's on your mind, Jack.
No, I keep seeing Oswald, clear as day. And I know something bad is gonna happen to him. Why do I know that, Jimmy?
Finish your drink. And let's go somewhere we can talk. Little vacation, Jack?
I just need some time, Jimmy. You know, straighten things out, get my head straight.
It's time for Jack Ruby to live up to his potential. All the evidence has been gathered, and now the circle must be closed.
You want me to kill Oswald? I knew it.
Jim Steele's position at Majestic cannot be compromised.
Why don't you just pay somebody like we did the Kennedy hit?
Jack Ruby is a friend to the police. That's why he was chosen. It's his destiny.
Jimmy, if I shoot him, they put me away forever. Listen to me, Jimmy. I love my life. I love the club. I love the broads. And Jack Ruby's not ready to give any of it up yet.
We must increase our presence within him.
Enter his face.
Jim Steele.
Fuller.
Gobble. Gobble. D. C. D. X. Ready?
John,
What happened? I was just about to come in after you.
you're not gonna believe what I just saw.
Steele says they're getting ready to move Oswald.
Good, I got somebody waiting to pick him up on the other side.
I know Bach is in Dallas, so put me through to field ops. Do you want to be the guy who has to tell him that John Loengard called about the artifact and you were too stupid to put him through? That's what I thought.
John, what a surprise.
Look, Frank, this isn't going to take long, so don't try and trace this call.
Start talking.
You got a problem. It's not me, and it's not the artifact. It's Steele. Do you know where he is?
Oh, John, that subject's not up for discussion.
Listen to me. Steele is Hive. Kim has seen the proof he was involved in Kennedy's assassination. And a guy named Jack Ruby is going to kill Oswald for him.
It's a very interesting story, John. Why don't we pick a place, get together, and talk about it?
Bye, Frank. It's the last free one you get.
You didn't tell him about the radio call to Andrews Air Force Base.
Looks like Bach cleaned his own house first. Bobby Kennedy, that's what we need to tell.
You two here? Some nut just shot Oswald.
We just got back. I'm looking at the Oswald assassination right now. Hold that. Roll it back. Yeah. How much time do we need to get the lab ready? Freeze it right there.
That's Steele, behind the cowboy. 2 feet from Oswald when he got shot.
You have his phone records from Dallas?
Clean except for one incoming call. A payphone at the Carousel, Jack Ruby's club.
Hey, if I can get back into the White House, hopefully I can get to Bobby and give him the evidence and the information.
I'll try and call you from Andrews Air Force Base. See if I can find something on this guy Fuller.
Oh, right. Here's my number at the First Lady's office, in case you forgot.
Okay, get out of here.
Alicia.
Kim. After your call last week, I didn't expect you back yet.
I figured you could use the help. How's Mrs. Kennedy doing?
Every hour she calls in to see how we're holding up. JFK belongs to the people. That's her motto. I'm telling you, this funeral's going to be her greatest achievement.
Where is she now?
Family sequestered until the procession tomorrow.
Mrs. Bainbridge?
Excuse me. Bainbridge? Right, hang on just a second. I need follow-up calls to every embassy to confirm which countries have RSVP'd.
Of course.
Thanks. Right, go ahead. No, I can't do that for you until about 4 o'clock.
If Lowengarde's got the goods, he's dangerous. I should be tracking him right now.
He's here in D.C.
I'd like to go and take him out personally.
Lowengarde is not personal business.
He went to Bobby Kennedy. The Attorney General knows about us.
The AG's got other problems on his mind right now. Why don't you just let him bury his brother, for
I don't
example?
understand why. We just don't move.
Listen, when it becomes a problem, we'll deal with it.
Frank, Lowengarde is a problem.
My problem, Jim. Right now, you have other things to worry about. Put him in the chair.
No! Frank, you're wrong! No! Get the arms! No! You're wrong, Frank!
Just relax, will you, Jim? It'll go a lot easier. Don't fight it. It's for your own good.
Okay.
You got enough to make things unpleasant for that creature inside. Just tell me what the hive's up to, or we'll finish this. Oswald's your patsy, isn't he? Why, Ruby had to silence him. Ballistics said that there were 3 shooters. Who's the 3rd shooter?
This is just the beginning. Abramson's dead. Come on, come here.
Finish it.
Turn him up. Hold him there.
Still breathing. Well, this shouldn't take long. My agency just wants to borrow a couple of flyboys. Emergency UN confab next week.
All right, go on.
You can relax, Corporal. I'm not an officer. Imagine things have been pretty tense around here.
Yes, sir. You say that again, sir.
You got anything good to say about a Colonel Paul Fuller?
Bumped up to Air Force One in July.
Must have been quite an honor to fly President Kennedy around the world.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Man thought he had a brain tumor. Had to have been tough on him.
Wouldn't know about that, sir.
Is there a problem?
Mr. Lowengard, you are hereby under military arrest.
If you're gonna do all this work, Lone Guard, you should have stayed on payroll.
You gain absolutely nothing for yourself, for your country, for anybody playing this game.
What game? What game? The president's dead, Frank.
So?
Oh, you guilty?
Of what? You were the one who set it in motion.
He had a right to know.
That is not for you to decide, Mr. Lone Guard.
It was your secrecy that killed him. Your cover-up. Everything that you've been burying for the last 16 years. You know what your problem is, Frank? You don't trust anyone. That's why you kept that piece of wreckage around your neck a secret.
Wreckage, is that what it is now?
I know what happened at Roswell. It wasn't some crash landing. They came to talk, and you didn't trust them either, so you shot them out of the sky. Isn't that why they turned against us? Okay, fine. Why don't you set me straight, Frank? Why don't you tell me what really happened at Roswell?
Now what? What do I do?
Sir, I think he wants you to touch this thing. Like this.
Mr. President, I strongly advise against that.
Now, the buck stops here. Must look like a damn fool. Good God. That thing just spoke to me. They just demanded our unconditional surrender.
How much longer have we got?
Another couple of minutes if we're certain that thing said an hour.
It didn't say anything. It put the damn thoughts right into my head. with that floating wangy thing.
Mr. President, at least they came to us first. Maybe we can negotiate an arrangement.
It's not negotiable. It was an ultimatum, surrender or else. I'm here to tell you, gentlemen, I will not be the first president to lose a war.
There's not going to be any war, sir.
Roscoe, tell your boy to shut
No,
up.
hold it. I want to hear this.
Did the Nazis ever develop anything they didn't use against us, sir?
Not to my knowledge.
When we made the A-bomb, what did we do with it?
We damn well used it.
Twice.
Point is?
They're bluffing.
Mr. President, we are standing here letting a lieutenant commander dictate foreign policy.
With respect, sir, these creatures have shown us nothing but some fancy aircraft. I say that's all they've got.
Well, God help us if we're wrong. Because we're about to bet the entire human race. We're going on the offensive, men. And if we live through this, I want him in charge of cleaning up this mess.
Yes, sir.
Bertha Majestic.
I was drafted. It was my duty, and I was right.
Were you? Or is payback just taking a little longer than you thought?
John, we haven't seen their weapons. They don't have an army.
No. But they have us. One by one, they implant us and they take us over. Make us their army, use our weapons. But look at the assassination they used steel. But Frank, it's not over. Why do you think I was at Andrews Air Force Base?
I don't know. Why?
At the Carousel Club, Steele talked to a hiver who mentioned a Colonel Fuller at Andrews. The guy's a pilot, Air Force One.
The president's plane, so.
Yeah. But they had already killed Kennedy by that time.
The First Lady will be very pleased, thank you. Can I say yours? John, I haven't been able to get to Bobby Kennedy yet.
Kim, I need any details you can give me about the funeral.
Okay, I've got the itinerary right here. Okay, we start the procession at 11 a.m.
Ask her how many foreign leaders are confirmed.
How many foreign leaders are confirmed?
As of now, 214.
What about the military flyover? What time's it scheduled for?
2:30 p.m. with 50 fighter planes followed by Air Force One. John, what's going on?
Majestic's got me. Get the button.
Your pilot, Fuller, sounds like he's on some kind of suicide mission. Thanks for the tip, John.
Kim's gonna be at that funeral. I'm part of this, Frank. We were on the run for about 3 days before the president was shot. We could have gone down into Mexico, South America. But anywhere you go, you still gotta look up at the skies.
Now you're telling me that these Greys, they've got this ganglion inside their heads too?
Doctors here think that it's some sort of insect-like life form. That's all we know.
For 16 years, I've wanted to be on the inside. I've wanted to know the truth. And right now, it turns out the truth is we've got a race of aliens that's got all our world leaders together so they can crash a 707 into them. And you figure Bakken's boys can stop them?
I don't believe in Majestic. And I don't like what they stand for. But right now, they're the only hope we've got. I don't know, but Bach said they've got Steele next door in a coma. His ART failed.
His what?
Alien rejection technique. They try and force the ganglion out. Bach and Majestic are still at Andrews. It's up to us now.
Get out of here! Come on, I'm seeing this through. Let's go!
Jim, what happened? This bird still carry a self-destruct charge?
Yeah.
Good. We're going to Arlington.
Move!
Bought yourself one free ride.
Time to go home, darling.
Let her go, Phil. Let her go.
Tony took the lighter.
Let's have the lighter, too.
You're gonna have to shoot me in the back, Lowenguard.
You tell Bach enough people have died because of that damn thing.
We scoured the woods. Nothing. Steele's not dead, Frank. So what are you going to tell his wife now?
In life, President Kennedy had inspired me to a higher standard. I resolved that his death would have no lesser effect. The enemy was out there. They had claimed our leader. But the war was far from over.
Dark skies loom again next Sunday, 10 minutes earlier at 11:40. Well, next on 4, we leave earthly conflicts behind and head for that intergalactic melting pot that is Babylon 5.